You cannot get rid of a bad habit, you can only replace it. So if you don't change your situation, you will not change what you do. Number one is because your subconscious has to be rewired. You just saying I don't want is not enough. You have to change your thinking. You have to tell your brain, because now your body is needing something that it was given. And it wants it again and again and again and again. So you have to delete that program in it not to want it that way again. So it means not only do you need to pray, because it's not a demon. It's called the lust of the flesh. They're actually not, everybody desires it. But there are people who fall into it and others don't. So the key is to change what you do, number one. If it is a person that you used to talk to or that brings that to you, cut them off, because you know what they want and they're endangering you to do what you didn't want to do. Number two, change your circle of friends. Be around people that can build you up and not put you down. Number three, live life. My routine is very simple. When I get something, I get into it and I get into it completely. And it's kept me from a lot of trouble, a lot of problem, and a lot of situations. This is what I do. I always find something to get into. Papa Brian introduced me to shooting. I tell you, I've bought so many guns now. But I always have time for myself that removes me from things that can get my mind to be idle. If I'm not doing the work of God, if I'm not spending time with her, if I'm not spending time with Andrew, if I'm not working, doing something related to music, I'm at the shooting range shooting. So my life is always busy. I'm always engaging with things. I'm not idle, because an idle mind, the moment you're idle, you open yourself up to your natural, to your character and your tendencies that you're trying to get rid of. And the reality is this: every habit can be changed within 21 days. Your subconscious can be changed if you do something consistently for 21 days. I'm going to give you a cheat code. Every morning when you wake up, the first thing, talk to yourself. Because when you wake up, your subconscious is open. It's ready to receive anything that you're going to say, and it's going to enter in your program. That's why you find soldiers are made to do this every morning when they wake up and before they go to bed. The reason why they do this thing is so that even if they stand in the line of fire, they are ready to defend their friend. They will never leave a friend behind. They will not, because their mind is reprogrammed. You take somebody to boot camp, they go there after 3 months. Is it 3 months? They come back, they're a different person. They strip them of everything. But you know how they do it? By making them make confessions continually. She will tell you, there's nothing like I can't in my vocabulary. If something is hard, it's the very reason I will do it, because in me there's nothing like I cannot. Because I reprogrammed myself. So what you need to do is every day you wake up, you look, you read the virtuous woman. She's more precious than this, she's more precious than that. Then your self-image changes from somebody that is bound by something to somebody who is free from somebody that is to be desired, and somebody has to work so hard to get you. So you're reprogramming yourself, because how you see yourself determines how people are going to see you. Amen. Prayer is good, and it's very important, because what? And your prayer should always be, Lord, give me the ability to have self-discipline. Let me have self-control, that I will be able to walk uprightly before you. Lord, you know I don't want to do these things. I've fallen into them. It's not new to you. You knew that I would fall before I even fell. But I thank you that you're going to give me self-control, and I have self-control. I am a virtuous woman. You speak to yourself. You look at yourself in the mirror. Find things that you're interested in. Not only work, but find things outside of work that you can do by yourself. Because remember this, I'm telling you the truth. If you don't find yourself, you will never be able to be with somebody and be happy. You gotta find what makes you happy. You gotta find the activities you like. Papa Brian loves golf. He has his day, he's with his guys and they go and play golf. Me and him, when we spend time, we go shooting and things like that. So we have different things that we like to do that satisfies us. It's not based on anybody else. So you need to find that, because what that will do will give you your fun time that the devil was trying to rob you of the blessing of marriage. Because the reality is this also, if you do sex the wrong way, when you get with the right person, it will take a long time for you to be reprogrammed to enjoy it.
Right. That's good.
Big time. Because it will just be, So it's a good question. It's a good question. And if you do those little things with prayer, everything will change.
Amen.
That's a very good question.
Hey, this is Calvin Wimbush. I just wanted to share tonight's the conversation was amazing. I learned so much. It's funny, I learned stuff about myself that I didn't know. That I was like, wow, I do respond like that to certain circumstances. And I took really good notes just as far as how to build myself, how to build my brothers, how to give advice to people who ask a lot of these same questions. Sometimes, people ask, like, what can I do? How can I help build up guys? And it was great to just see this and to be a part of the conversation to where now it's like, okay, not only do I know it for myself, but I'm able to share that knowledge for where I go. So I'm so grateful that all of the panelists that showed up, they all had interesting, great opinions, and it wasn't just informal, it was entertaining too. It was fun because life is real, and they were talking about real things, and sometimes it's uncomfortable or taboo, but a lot of evil hides in darkness, and it hides when people don't talk about things. So when things are revealed, we're able to actually talk about it, and a lot of problems can get solved. It doesn't have to be mysterious things that are causing people to harm their lives or make wrong decisions. So I'm just thankful for everybody involved. They did an amazing job, and I love you guys. Thanks so much.
Wow. Just came off a super dope conference with such great, strong, incredible men. It was a wellspring of information. I just leave, I'm feeling so edified, feeling just that much better. Sometimes when you're walking on a path, a spiritual path, or a philosophical path, you're not sure how dedicated you are to it. You're not sure about what your nature is as a human being concerning your beliefs, your morals, your habits. But to watch 4 people who are dedicated to a standard that is above your own, it just inspires you to do better. So I encourage everybody, come out, check it out, fellowship, and let's build this community together.